They called him the Ice King of Manhattan. Laurent Beaumont sat alone at table 12 every Thursday evening, his silver hair catching the dim restaurant light, his eyes distant as winter fog. No one dared approach him. Not the eager executives who whispered about deals worth millions. Not the socialites who recognized his face from Forbes covers. He was unreachable, untouchable, wrapped in silence that felt like armor. But Emma noticed something different. While clearing tables during her evening shift, she saw the way his fingers trembled slightly when he held his wine glass. The way his gaze lingered on families laughing together at nearby tables. She recognized that look. It was the same one she wore when homesickness gripped her heart in the middle of her shift, when she missed her grandmother's voice calling her ma petite from across their small Paris apartment. One Thursday, as rain drummed against the windows, Emma approached his table with a pot of coffee, her heart hammered. Her manager had warned her never to disturb him, but she couldn't ignore what she'd overheard. His whispered phone call in French, his voice breaking as he said, "Je suis seul ici. Personne ne comprend." She poured his coffee, hands shaking. Then, in soft French, she said, "Monsieur, being alone in a foreign place is the heaviest weight to carry, but you are not invisible. Some of us see you." Laurent's head snapped up. His eyes, so cold moments before, suddenly glistened. For the first time in months, someone had truly seen him. Not the billionaire, not the business titan, just a man far from home, drowning in isolation despite being surrounded by millions. "You speak French," he whispered, his voice cracking with something that sounded like relief, like a man finally allowed to breathe. Emma nodded, tears welling in her own eyes. "My grandmother raised me in Paris. I know what it means to miss the sound of your own language, to feel like a stranger even in a crowd." That night, Laurent didn't leave when he finished his meal. He stayed, and for hours they talked. About Paris in springtime, about the ache of leaving everything familiar behind, about how success can build walls that keep everyone out, even when all you want is for someone to knock. The next week, Emma found an envelope at her station. Inside was a letter, written in French, and a check that would cover her tuition to finish the degree she'd abandoned to care for her ailing grandmother. But more than that, there was an invitation to join his company's international relations team, where her gift for understanding people, not just language, could change lives. Laurent never ate alone again, and Emma learned that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is speak, even when your voice shakes, because one moment of genuine compassion can thaw even the coldest heart and remind us all that beneath every title, every fortune, every wall we build, we are simply human, longing to be understood.